the next farm we go to is Kanno Koi Farm.
Very famous for Goshiki. And it's particularly
Mr.
in the
GQ.
past. You love him. It's particularly in the past, I want to say, what, maybe 10 years?
Oh, he's gone leaps and bounds in the...
Yeah. I mean, it's
For sure, it's such a short period of time.
Huge impact on the shows in Japan with Goshiki.
Yeah, in the past, the farm to go to for really good Goshiki was Hiroi. Hiroi's always been very famous for Goshiki, but Kanno Koi Farm is giving him a run for his money.
Yeah.
But in a very different way. His Goshiki are unique.
Yeah.
They have a different feel.
Styles. That's, I think, the advantage to like being a Goshiki breeder. There's so many different styles of Goshiki. You can kind of trademark your own style.
And his style is very different. His Goshiki, when they're younger, have a lot less gray. But it doesn't... I've seen Goshiki from Kanno Koi Farm that has a really deep, as they get bigger, the really rich black with the really pronounced beni, the typical old style, you know, striking, rich colored Goshiki.
Yeah, like amazing contrast that you get with Goshiki.
But for the most part, you get a softer look to his Goshiki with a unique pattern, but it's also very balanced.
Yeah, and that's something to be said too. In the past, I want to say even just 5 years, the quality of patterns that you're getting on Goshiki now is eons ahead of what it was.
Yeah, Goshiki were a little bit rough.
Yeah, they were. They were a little bit difficult because so much of the gray would bleed into the beni. So it really makes it look a little bit dirty. Yeah.
So when you had really good Goshiki, it could go for quite a bit of money because they were so rare and so few and far between. Nowadays, you do have a better shot at getting really good Goshiki.
So this first one up, like we mentioned earlier with the non-Gosanke breeders, their fish are typically smaller. It's a 40 cm Goshiki. But I really like this pattern. It's a very simple two-step, but the balance is very well.
Yeah, when Devin says he likes a two-step, super rare. He's not a typical fan of two-step at all. This does have a very unique two-step pattern.
Next we have a four-step. Everyone wants a four-step.
The nice thing about this four-step is the space in between the heat patterns is so even.
Yeah, this is actually my favorite Goshiki of the bunch. And it's kind of light now, but I feel kind of the same thing going back into Asagi, Kujaku, Goshiki with that gray is actually like a black base as well. That'll continue to develop and get darker in harder water.
You look really closely, none of the gray bleeds into the beni.
Yeah, that's really important with Goshiki. Unless each scale is individually
traced.
Yeah, it's traced, like scalloped along the back edge with black. That's acceptable.
It has to be all or nothing pretty much. So if there's just a few flecks, not as ideal, but if it's all over, then you're fine. You're good. Fine.
There's a lot of leeway with Goshiki because, like we said, there's so many different variations within it.
So this Goshiki is my favorite. It's got that little cute beni on the nose, but it's got like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. 6 beats 4, right?
I guess.
My favorite part about this fish is how the beni is spread from the nose to the tail evenly. Again, we mentioned again in the past, Goshiki pattern were just all over the place, where now Goshiki pattern have a lot more balance to them, and
it's more of a, you can actually see the pattern, not go, yeah, I guess that's a 3-step. I think it's literally only been about 5 years. It's amazing how far it's come.
So this Goshiki, again, you don't really see the gray bleeding into the beni, but the gray scalation on it, I feel, is more even than Devin's. because it's from head to tail, even gray. So mine's better.
Okay. We'll see.
We do have competitions with each other, so
Yes.
we gotta keep things nice and light.
I lost to her once.
And he's gonna lose again.
Yeah.
And again. And again. This Goshiki, I think, is the most unusual pattern that we've picked out.
For sure.
Out of everything.
But the red is so vibrant.
I think it had the brightest red though.
Yeah.
And we just couldn't
It just
couldn't
kept jumping out
discount.
from the tank.
Exactly. We couldn't discount how beautiful that Benny was.
Yeah.
It feels like when we pick fish, there's a consistent trend. Like with Asagi, when we picked it, they all had clean heads. When we look at Goshiki, what we really look for is the clean Benny. Whether or not the gray is there already is, you know, something that we don't really take into heavy account.
Yeah.
But when the Benny is clean and crisp and solid, that's what we tend to
That's what we like.
select.
Yeah.